You ever played a game that was just so intriguing that you couldn't stop thinking about it for days straight? For me, that game is. Spawn into this agonizingly white world, clueless as to how or why we're here. Taking a look around, we notice a few things. Methodical and endless gears below us. We don't know their purpose or our own purpose yet. The 7 different branching pathways, giving us 7 different areas to explore. The music playing. A slightly eerie, melancholic song sets the tone for the entire game. With all that being said, Gears has a lot to explore. We'll take it one game at a time, starting with Substation. As we walk down the stairs of the tower, we cross paths with our first teleporter, not yet activated. And after making it to the bottom, we find that first game. Truly start our adventure. After finishing our descent, we're in an area just as advertised, pink. Taking a quick look around, we find the world's main mechanic, hearts. They serve as both checkpoints and as keys, unlocking these darker pink doors. Passing through an all-black hallway raises some red flags. Is someone infecting this pinkish world? And if there are residents in this world, are they okay? We strive on, now in search of both progress and answers. The second checkpoint is obtained, and we notice something stuck in these gears, confirming there's something trying to stop us. Using this heart here, we cross this bridge and find ourselves a crowbar. We fix the gears and get one step closer to the end. I'll speed forward a little bit. Until we flick a lever and are able to move on. This hallway had me stuck for way longer than I'd like to admit. The first thing I tried was knocking them all over, which didn't work, so I went back to see if I missed anything. And I did see these holes in the wall, but I couldn't get into them. So I tried getting a box into the area. I was absolutely lost on what I was supposed to do. So I decided to take a break and think about what to do tomorrow. Got on the next day. I headed right to the next world. No one in sight. I'll go back to Pink Substation later, but for now, let's tackle this new world. As we spawn in, we notice how similar it is to Gears, surrounded in white with some ominous music playing. As we look around, we quickly find our main objective, opening these grates. This world isn't nearly as hard as Pink Substation. First grate is unlocked only minutes into the game. The rest is just walking around, and so I'll speed through it. Though I will admit the last one took me a bit. This NPC at the start tells us between 2 jump, and I jumped between so many pillars. Finally realizing it meant these 2 pillars for me to take a leap. Yet, there were 2 little ledges for me to land on. And so I went back, explored inside, and obtained the glower. The glow we're obtained, we can put the other clue to use. The pillar's off. Ignoring the missing apostrophe, use the glower to open the last grate. Enter the cave and crawl our way deeper inside. We come across a static radio and paths blocked off by wood. There's no way to get through it. The only thing left for us to do is backtrack. Which, what do you know, leads us to a machine of some kind. We backtrack again. There now happens to be an axe awaiting us. Seemingly only one purpose: breaking these planks. Before we look what's behind them, I'd like to warn you that I have no clue why I had to do this. The game forced me to. As we look into the middle, we notice that it's a baby in a cradle. No other options. And we finally obtain our first badge in Gears. Being able to solve that game all on my own really poised some confidence into me. I think I'm ready to go back to Pink Substation. And we finally make it back to the hallway. I really don't know how I missed it the first time, but the solution ended up being under a pillar. Once we're in, we have to push this box across the laser, then head into the other hole to place it where it goes. Finally, the door to progress goes down, and we get to the next checkpoint. I cannot tell you how happy I was to finally solve that. Anyways, this obby felt really out of place, because it wasn't a puzzle like most of the challenges. Either way, I beat it fairly easily, and we get to move on to the next room. In this first section, we have to get this cart's laser to hit this blue box. This causes the laser to turn blue and hit this target. We jump over this wall and soon realize that was just a tutorial. There's now 3 cubes in play, and an unmoving laser that kills us. This is the hardest puzzle in the game, almost like it's someone's last-ditch attempt to stop us. It took me a couple hours of trying and dying to solve it. So let's see how it's done. First, bring yellow to the laser, which reveals a heart to us. That heart allows us to bring the other laser over. We flick the lever, and we bring the blue cube over, and destroy the other laser. I was feeling pretty anxious at this point, since I knew that the end was soon. A feeling of nervousness and excitement growing as I got closer and closer to the end. I know it's just a game on Roblox, but damn, it's making me feel so many different emotions. And here we are, moments away from that end. It's always such a euphoric feeling for me to finish these games. So let's jump right into it. We head down, and at long last, come face to face with our worst enemy. It shoots lasers, slams into the ground, and pushes us off the map. It's a back and forth battle, trading blow for blow, until... And there we had it. Me and him had gone down together, but only I climbed out. With my second badge obtained, I crossed to the bridge and could finally use the teleporter. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.